Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the lesson Disaster Management in General Science, Standard 6th. Children, look at these pictures. These are disaster pictures that took place in many places. First, we understand what is a disaster. A sudden event that causes large scale damage to life, property, and social aspects of a nation or society is called a disaster. For example, earthquake, flood, storm, forest fire, etc. Now, we learn how and why do the following disasters occur. First one, floods due to heavy rains, an earthquake, lightning, a volcanic eruption, etc. Forest fires, increased risk due to high density of population in a limited area, rampant and irregular constructions, ecological imbalance, terrorism, riots, and crimes resulting in bomb explosions, assaults, fire, and accidents, etc. Disasters are of two main kinds. One is man-made disaster and natural disasters. See here, classify the following disasters of man-made or natural. Fire, earthquake, leakage of chemical gases, storms, floods, tsunami, bomb explosion, collapse of a building, war, forest fire are given. You classify which are man-made disasters and which are natural disasters. Disaster are of two main kinds. One is man-made disaster. What are they? Nuclear disaster, biological disaster, chemical disaster, fire accident, road accident, terrorism, epidemic. These are man-made disaster. And the next one, natural disaster: earthquake, lightning, fire, tsunami, volcanics, blizzards, floods, heat, drought, forest fire. These are examples of natural disaster. Now we will see the disaster and their effects one by one. First one, earthquake. Movements in the interior of the earth release tremendous amounts of energy. This causes seismic waves leading to movements of the earth's surface like tremors, shaking, cracking up, etc. Such vibration or quaking in the earth's crust is known as an earthquake. It is believed that besides other causes, man-made causes like mining and construction of big dams can also lead to earthquakes. Now, what are the effects of earthquake? Destruction of infrastructure, that is buildings, bridges, roads, railway tracks, etc. Change in the direction of the flow of rivers, loss from huge loss of life and property. Next one, flood. A frequently occurring natural disaster in all parts of the world is flood. Due to excessive rains in the same place, a river overflows its banks, causing a flood. The water drainage system in big cities falls short when there is heavy rainfall, resulting in choking of gutters and drainage lines. Water overflows onto the roads and surrounding areas and even enters nearby houses. What are the effects? See the effects of floods: huge loss to life and property, soil erosion, destruction of standing crops. After effects of floods like spread of diseases and epidemics affecting the health of the people. Third one, storms. The formation of high and low air pressure belts in the atmosphere causes changes in weather, resulting in strong winds or storms. Effects of storms: great damage in the storm affected region, tremendous losses to life and property, disruption of electric supply, disruption of transport and communication. Next, the picture shows forest fires. A forest fire is an uncontrolled fire in a forest. pasture or grassland due to natural or man-made causes. Forest fires spread at a tremendous speed. What are the effects of forest fire? Great damage to natural wealth and biodiversity, pollution of air. Next, we will study disaster management. What is disaster management? Community participation and disaster management are closely related. Taking steps to prevent disasters, making plans to face disasters, and developing for capacity for that is called disaster management. To prevent or reduce damage caused by natural or man made disasters, emergency planning and management is required. The National Disaster Management Authority was established in 2005. It undertakes planning and implementation of disaster management work. You always remember this: during a disaster, helping and supporting each other is our moral responsibility. Contact them for disaster management. Police number, do you know? 100, fire brigade, 101, ambulance, 102, disaster management cell, 108. Always you remember these numbers. Now the next one is remedial and preventive measures. Let us see what precautions we can take before or in the event of a natural or man-made disaster. Keep watching TV and radio news and bulletins. Use battery-operated radios and mobiles. Heed the warnings issued by the Meteorological Department carefully. Use the website www.imd.gov.in. Landslides occur in hilly areas due to a cloudburst or heavy rains. On such occasions, do not take shelter at the foot of a hill. During floods, do not linger in houses or areas on riverbanks. Seek shelter in other safe places. Move to safer places at a greater height. Do not step into the water currents or drive a vehicle into them. During an earthquake, roofs split open, the ground cracks, railway tracks get uprooted. Hence, when moving from one place to another, ensure that the road is safe further on. Take shelter in relief camps as they provide medicines, food pockets, drinking water, first aid, etc. To get protection from fire, use fire extinguishers in public places like schools, hospitals, railway stations, etc. In day-to-day life, sometimes we have to face disasters or accidents of varying proportions. On such occasions, it is necessary to give some immediate aid even before medical treatment becomes available. Now we will see the first aid. Look at this picture. First aid in bleeding. If a person is bleeding, first make him sit or lay down comfortably. Keep the bleeding part of the body above the level of the heart and clean it with water. Second one, burns and scalds. Two types of burns, minor burns and serious burns. First we see minor burns. The injured part should be washed with water or held under water. Give the victim water to drink. Clean the wounds using a cotton swab soaked in an antiseptic solution. Do not apply any oily ointments. Cover wounds using dry dressings. Now we will see the serious burns. Give emotional support. Cover the wounds with sterilized cloth. Remove jewelry, shoes, etc. if easily possible. Do not touch or burst the blisters on the skin. Do not apply any ointments. Do not try to remove the cloth if it is stuck to the burnt skin. If the patient is conscious, give water to drink, but avoid tea or coffee or other stimulating drinks. Get medical aid at once. Next one is sunstroke. When we work in the sun continuously for a long time, the body loses a lot of water and minerals. That is the reason for sunstroke. What are the remedial measures? Take the patient to a cool place or in the shade. Sponge the whole body with cold water. Place a cloth soaked in cold water on the neck. Give plenty of water or liquids like sarbat to drink. If the patient feels like vomiting, make him lie prone, that is on his her abdomen with the head turned to one side. Get medical help or shift the patient to a hospital. Next one, snake bite. There are nearly 2000 species of snakes. Of these, only a few snakes are poisonous. There are all snake bites are not fatal. However, fear causes severe psychological shock which can result in death. If you come across a snake, contact a Sarpamitra rather than killing the snake at once. The remedial of these snake bites: wash the wound with water, give emotional support to the patient, tie a cloth tightly above the wound, get immediate medical help. Next one is the dog bite. In a dog bite, there is a risk of infection through the blood, hence, first aid and medical help are necessary. Remedial measures: wash the wound with a solution of potassium permanganate or other antiseptic, cover the wound with a clean and dry cloth, get a doctor's help and an injection of the anti-rabies vaccine. On the whole, what we have learned: a sudden calamity is known as a disaster. Disasters can be man made or natural. Alertness and immediate action are necessary on such occasions. Effective disaster management and use of remedial measures can help reduce the losses. Every person should know about safety precautions and first aid. Okay, thank you, students.